I'm gonna try to keep this condensed. My neck hurts. I have somewhere to be in a little bit. There's a lot of other stuff going on. You see this whiteboard over here? That has the idea that I was going to make as the next no script in it shows. But no, I kept procrastinating. I kept being like, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And I didn't do it. And now we're here where I want to talk about something else. And I just kind of have to do it off the cuff. It's going to be a lot like my older no script in it shows, you know? There's no script on this at all. This is a true, authentic no script in it shows. But I got a topic, okay? Hold on. Hold your pretty little face. Hold your pretty little face. So I have a whole thing in my notes app with like a bunch of topics that I want to talk about at some point. I will get to them. I know I will, because here we are. I put this in my notes app like almost a year and a half ago, probably. Just been a long time just cooking in the oven, basically, of my brain. And now here we are, finally able to have a conversation about it. I know when I first thought about this, it came up because I was following somebody on my Instagram who was like shit talking his audience, saying like, you guys aren't really about me, you guys aren't really for me, I really don't like y'all anyway, all this other stuff. And I was just kind of like, well, I'm going to go ahead and see myself out if that's how you feel. But that's what sparked it. It was just like, if you want supporters, why would you talk shit about the ones that are already supporting you? If you want love, why are you talking shit about the people that are giving you love and appreciation for the stuff that you're putting out? I just think that that's very ass backwards if you were to ask me. The title of it was Talking Down to Your Supporters and Viewers Isn't Cool. It's just not. I don't know, like, how else to explain that. It's not cool. Sure, it could be a little funny. Sure, you guys can, like, joke around with each other. I'm in a lot of communities of, like, artists and content creators, however you want to see it, that are in their communities, and they be shit-talking each other, saying, like, really jokey things, but you can tell that it's all in jokes, and they're not just being mean. And really, I think that from that initial topic of just like don't be mean to your supporters and stuff, that goes into the relationship between an artist and their supporters. And an artist is like a big blanket statement. It doesn't need to be somebody that draws. It doesn't need to be somebody that makes music. It doesn't need to be any of that stuff. It just be anybody that creates something and has an audience for it. That relationship, it can go into the whole thing of parasocial relationships and all of that. But really what I want to focus in on is like, no, it's not okay to talk shit about your people that are supporting you, that care about your stuff. Let's like sprinkle a little positivity in here before I get into the whole thing. If you support my art, if you support my videos, if you look at them, if you like them, if you comment, if you do any sort of thing to just like interact with my stuff, I truly am thankful. Like from the bottom of my heart, I'm thankful because you're helping me do the things that I love to do. So I'm like wholeheartedly appreciative of it. I'm never going to shit talk my like people that look at my stuff, come to my streams, buy my art, talk to me at all in any like degree. I'm not gonna shit talk y'all. It's just not something that I want to do. I might be a jokester, I might make some jokes here and there, but I'm never gonna be like, I don't know, there's like joking with your fans level of like that, and then there's Doja Cat level of talking about your fans, and I'm never gonna get to that level, you know what I mean? I just don't think that's in my nature. But and yes, this finally, like, the nail in the coffin for me to finally be like, let me just go ahead and talk about this, was the stuff that's been going on with Doja Cat. Because, yeah, on some level, I do agree with some of the people and herself being like, I don't give a fuck about what my fans think about my personal life, all that. That's totally understandable. You don't know these people, and these people don't know you. They just like your content. They like what you put out into the world, right? What I don't get, what I'm really confused about, is how she's treating the situation. Like, just full on being mean to her fans. I know she was saying, like, at some point earlier this year, that if you liked her pop music stuff or the things that she had been most recently putting out, you're like a fake fan or something, or you fell for it. Just really like being mean to her audience, and that's just so odd to me. A little funny, yeah, but it's so odd to me. Like, why would you want to talk that way about people that like your work? Like, I'm still sticking with Doja Cat in this whole thing. I would be listening to songs that came out from this YouTuber. It was under the label of Doji or whatever the heck. It's gone now. I literally was just trying to look for it so I could listen to some of the songs that are on there. I think that that person who made that video or made that YouTube account would just take from SoundCloud and then put it on there, and it would be all this other old music that Doja Cat had put out, right? And I liked it. So like I have been rocking with her from then. I've been following her on Instagram, all her little silly stuff, and then when she started coming out with her new stuff like Say So, all that stuff in that era, you know what I mean? I was still here for it. It was a great bop. Everything she put out was a bop. So then for her to tell me, or tell her audience, because she's not speaking to me, but she's speaking to us as an audience, that if we like that stuff, then we're fake. If we like that stuff, then we fell for it. Fell for what, Doja Cat? If you're trying to do a rebrand, then cool, just do a motherfucking rebrand. Stop acting like this about your peoples. Because to me, I just think that that's very rude. That's very disrespectful. It's very much sounding like you're on a high horse. It very much sounds entitled. Because again, there's so many people out there that are trying to get that level of audience that Doja Cat or anybody that's belittling their audience is getting, you know what I mean? There's so many people out there that want to be on that same level and would treat their fans that like in a positive light. So just to see her do that, just because they want to call themselves kittens or something, or just carrying on, it's just weird. It's really weird to me. And I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's nice to do that to the people that are genuinely supporting you. No, I don't agree with the whole statement of this celebrity or this popular person wouldn't be where they're at without the audience, because I mean there's always going to be an audience for anything at the end of the day. So like there's going to be somebody out there that's interested, you know what I mean? But you have to like give thanks. Another example, but it was a T-Pain and Toby Lou concert. It was amazing. I got so much good footage. Can't wait to share with you guys when I figure out a way to put them all together, you know? But during the like Toby's set, he was saying like, when I say Toby Lou, you say fuck you. And I just couldn't bring myself to say that. So even in that regard, I just can't be that way about a person or a creator that I enjoy, you know? It just made me feel bad. I was like, I don't want to say fuck you to Toby. I don't want to do that. I want to say like, I love you. And then let's get into that, because yeah, there's some post or whatever where Doja Cat's saying like, don't say you love me, or I'm not going to say I love you to my fans because I don't know you guys. Yeah, I don't know Toby Lou, and Toby Lou doesn't know me. I don't know Doja Cat don't know me. But what I love, and that's why I have to, when I say I love something and it's like an artist or a creator or something along those lines, really what I'm saying is I love what they put out. You know, because unless I had a genuine conversation and visited and hung out with this person physically, I can't really come up with a way of knowing how I feel about them. I can just, everybody's going to put on a front, especially celebrities or people that are more into the light, you know, of popularity, however you want to put it. So no, when I say that I love such and such, or I love Toby Lou, Doja Cat, whatever, I know in my heart that I'm saying that I love the work. Because yeah, I don't know these people. They could be complete asshats behind closed doors. They could be complete Neanderthals, and not in a funny way, behind closed doors. But if they keep putting out Hot Tub Time Machine, if they keep putting out Say So, if they keep putting that stuff out, I'm gonna like it. You know what I mean? Artist versus, or take away artist from the art, however you want it, whatever. There's a lot of topics that can stem from just this one thing. And it's really crazy, but it's just like, why do you want to be so mean to your audience? Like, if you're going through it, and I don't even want to touch on the whole thing of her audience trying to inform her that the dude that she's like in relations with or whatever is like abusive and not okay. Because yeah, I mean, if she's gonna keep acting that way, if she's gonna keep being like whatever and blocking people because they're saying that, I was like, this is not my place. It's not my place. It's not my place. I don't care. I literally don't care. What I really care about is just that I don't think it's cool for people that are at their level of stardom, popularity or whatever, to just be shit talking their fans. And you have to take into account the relationship that you have with your fans and the relationship that fans have with that person that they're interested in. Because again, no, you guys don't know each other, but they have the stuff that you put out. They support you. Sometimes they might even look at your interviews. There's different degrees of fans. So like they could really be going all out, and for you to just be like, fuck my fans. They're all losers. You're all so dumb. You fell for it. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. All that stuff. It's just so weird. And why do you want to do that? It's just very mind boggling to me, because I would never. I just know that the people that come to my streams, the people that hang out with me, the people that enjoy my art and listen to me talk about my art and my story ideas and read my comic and are like interested in that stuff, I'm never going to take them for granted. And I don't think I would ever want to shit talk them or make fun of them or say that they're stupid. And like, I'm not going to call them names other than just like positive names, you know, because like, I feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot, because then those people might not really fuck with that, such as myself. And then B, you're just being an asshole. You're just being an asshole. You're just being an asshole to people that care about the things that you put out into the world. Some of them might say that they know you, they love you, and they feel all these things. Those are some crazy parasocial fans that have a parasocial relationship with you. Doja Cat, I don't give a fuck about you, okay? Because she don't give a fuck about me. She's never gonna see this. So it's just like, no, who cares? None of the people that I care about, none of the people's works that I care about, because again, I don't know them, are ever gonna like know who I am, and that's okay. Who cares? But I know damn well I'm gonna support them. If out of nowhere Omocat just started shit talking her fan base after I've just bought the Amori game twice, after I just went back and forth, after I went through the heartbreak of trying to get a something plushie before it sells out, I had it in my cart, and then I'm trying to check out and it says that it's sold out, and if Omocat were to say something of like, oh, all of my fans are just dumb. So dumb. I don't know why you were even into Amori. It wasn't something that I was really into. Blah, 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 blah. If she were to say something like that, no words. I would have no words. There's no reason for that. But you know what Omocat does? She's very sweet and supportive to her fan base. She's very nice and kind. And you don't even need to do much. I'm not trying to say that celebrities or people that have fan bases or whatever, I hate that word honestly, but have a community that support them for being who they are and doing what they do. You guys don't have to like hug and kiss and like do all this really cool stuff, you know what I mean? But at the very least, you should treat them with some level of respect, because they literally don't know you. They don't know anything about you. And they decided to like support you in this thing. And you want to say like you're dumb for doing that? I don't know, just make it make sense. When you have a community, I'm not trying to say like you have to get real buddy with the people in your community. That's not, because when you do that, that can have some weird power dynamic. It can get really awkward. It can get really messy, like really quick. But at the very least, you can show some gratitude. You can show some gratefulness for that. These random ass strangers, some of them strangers and some of them friends, that like are gravitating towards your stuff, like your stuff. Why would you? Anyway, I did not want this to be a really long one, like at all, because I could keep talking. I could keep talking on and on and on and on and on about this fuck shit, because it just really, it annoys me, I guess, as somebody who is having a growing community of people that I genuinely care about to some degree. I might not know every single life of the people that support my work, but at the very fucking least, I'm thankful that they support me. How hard is that? They're not even being hateful to Doja Cat. They were literally just trying to be sweet. And she like, I hate y'all. Y'all don't even know the real me. Okay, then show us the real you, bitch. Anyway, I'm getting heated for no reason, because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with me. But I feel like the only reason why I feel so heated is because, again, I have a community. I don't want to treat them like that. Seeing somebody else with a fat ass community, sorry, I'm so sorry. Seeing somebody with a community like that doing that is whack. Anyway, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Spiri. If you don't know who I am, I'm an artist and animator that talks too much. You can find me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, barely. And just, yeah, I have a Discord if you want to hang out and vibe with me. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Ridiculous.